Hey there. I am kind of lost with the topic today. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, so I'm going to just kind of go off the cuff and say I'm thinking about people who are lost, feeling like they've got nothing left. And I saw this video yesterday of this guy talking about that he had mental illness and that he goes to the store and he has anxiety and I'm talking about people that are, I mean, they're at their last string. I mean, they're barely hanging on. Um, I've been there, and it's uh, it's not pretty. It seems like everything is falling down against you, and um, in the tarot deck, it's the Tower card. You know, you're falling down. It's completely shattering, and your life is feels like it's just never going to be the same. And I want to tell that person. I know they're not watching, but I want to tell that person that um, that maybe it's falling for a reason. Your life is falling apart for a reason. Your kids are deserting you, or your um, family is abandoning you, or whatever it is that's happening to you is happening for a reason. And maybe, I mean, there's a song that says God's trying to tell you something. Maybe God's trying to tell you something. Maybe that's not meant for you and your foundation to rebuild your life. You have to rebuild your life for you. Like, you can't depend on your children or your family or your friends or your coworkers or your bosses to, like, build this life for you. You have to do this for yourself. That's between you and God. And there's like an agreement that you make with God to say, maybe some point in my life I will have a crisis. I will have a break. In my case, I had 6 breaks. Um, Maybe that was my message to say, this isn't about, you know, your family, your children, your boyfriend, your job, where you live. This is about me and you, like, rebuilding on God's foundation. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it does. And so I'm just kind of starting today, kind of living through. I mean, we have our own little things going on. Of course, I've been crying about it, but it doesn't really affect me. It's just more, I feel bad for other people and what they're going through. Um, and I'm hoping that they can depend on God through their situations and build that foundation. So when I get the Tower card in tarot, or the Death card or whatever, I don't get scared. I say, "Oh, it's time for me to rebuild, 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 rebuild. I'm rebuilding. I'm rebuilding. I'm rebuilding." I'm not falling apart. I'm rebuilding. And the Death card, it's transformation. So you're letting go of the past, and I still have to let go of the past, um, and um, focus on today and move forward and, like, clean out the old crap and start fresh with new, fresh eyes. So, yeah, so that's my message for today. Let's take a look at what the underneath card is. It is the Five of Pentacles, which means, oh gosh, I'm sorry. I have such a hard time reading this. Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. So all they really have to do, they're struggling. They're walking on crutches and they're cold in the snow. All they have to do is look up. Just look up at the what's above them. So I love that card. So, okay. Here it comes. What's the card for the day for me and you? Oh, the King of Cups, which means you need support. You need to support yourself before you can support others. Well, isn't that what we were just talking about? You got to make yourself strong before you can make yourself. Just yesterday, somebody just said to me, "Oh, you've got it all together. You're so strong." And I thought, "Oh boy, if you only knew." I might appear strong, but you do have to make yourself supported before you can support others, and that's what I try to do. So, I hope everybody has a good day.